Hi everyone, this is Dr. Kusuma. So if you have seen the last video that I made, I tried to make a comparison and show you the differences between Morpheus and Virtue RF, both of which are radio frequency based microneedling devices. If you think of microneedling, which has been in the market a lot, it's usually a pen. It's called a derma pen or something like that. That's manually done, where there's a roller like a ball with needles on it. You just roll over the skin. Compare that to a device like this. This is a very sophisticated device called Virtue RF that is got very precision electronics and technology that's computer guided, almost robotic in nature. This is the handpiece that is controlled by this device, and I'll show you that I don't know if you can see the needle coming through. So if you can see, there's 36 holes there with gold tip needles, and if I want to adjust the depth of it, you can see I can increase it all the way up, in this particular case, to 3.5 millimeters deep. And now if I show you, it's going to come all that way. So every time you touch the skin, this is going to very precisely go into the skin that deep and deliver at the very tip of it the radio frequency energy and deposit that heat or the radio frequency energy to the depth of the tissue. So as I told you, the difference in depth of penetration of these needles and the amount of radio frequency that's emitted at the tip of it is one parameter or two parameters that determine what kind of end result you're looking for. So if you're in the face, the depth of skin that you're trying to treat where the collagen resides is less than 1 millimeter deep typically. Going deeper than that, you're really going into the fat in the face, and if you want to reduce the volume, maybe it'll impact it, but there's no reason to go beyond a certain depth in the face. So going 8 millimeters or 4 millimeters, unless there's a particular reason that you're trying to target tissues that deep, there's no reason for it. That changes if you go to the body. So for example, if you go to the abdomen or somewhere else, the thickness of skin varies from the thickness of the face. Even within the face, the thickness of the eyelid varies from the thickness of the cheek, right? So you have to be very precise when you talk about, whatever device and why you're using it, where you're using it, how you're using it. And sometimes you push the envelope to try new things that you can do with devices that have not been done before. Because please remember, for the most part, these devices are designed to have zero complications, so the settings are very, very, very conservative. But if you have a good understanding of why you're doing something, the anatomy of the face and skin, where the fat layers are, where the collagen layers are, where all of these different things are, you have a specific reason, you want to use a handpiece of different depths, and this is how it's used at different depths, okay? Imagine the precision that this can deliver as compared to a handheld device. So like I told you before, the difference in the depth, the way the energy is delivered at the tip, the number of needles that are available, all those things are different from one device to another. Also, the radio frequency basically is a wave that goes up and down like this, right? So you can break that into pulses. So you deliver the energy, you stop it for a microsecond, you deliver it again. That changes the perception of pain, but still delivers the same amount of energy to the area that you're trying to treat. So this is sophisticated technology that varies from device to device. But globally speaking, Morpheus, Virtue RF are radio frequency based microneedling devices that are delivered through machinery versus handheld. And so they both work. I love this machine because of the precision in the electronics, the computer guidance, the breaking up into subpulses, the pain management, the efficiency with which it can be delivered, and the number of needles it has, and the handpieces that can be changed for different parts of the body all make an impact on how this is treated. So I wanted to explain now in real time with the real device how these devices work and why they're popular. Radio frequency is beneficial, but lasers are also beneficial. I don't want to convert the two. I've done a video before of comparison of what are the advantages of lasers and what type of lasers, and compared it to radio frequency energy separately, and you can reference to that. But this one is specifically about phase 2 of explaining the difference between Morpheus and Virtue and show you what actually Virtue does. So hopefully that'll be helpful and augments your knowledge, and build on the previous video. Thank you.